Hey, Simply Sugar here, Busy Bees with the evening news rundown. There's a lot happening, so let's buckle up. This is going to be a long one. The Trump administration has ordered the removal of slavery and injustice exhibits from several U.S. national parks under the executive order targeting so called corrosive ideology. Impacted sites include Harper's Ferry and Philadelphia's President's House, where exhibits on enslaved people and abolitionist history are being dismantled. Critics say this is an act of historical erasure, while defenders argue it's about balancing. It's not about balancing. This is the history of this country. It should be told in its entirety. You can erase an exhibit, but you cannot erase it from people's memories. And it's our job to tell our children and to make our children understand these histories and stories if they cannot see it out there in the world. It's time to do it for our families and to speak the truth to our kids, because it looks like they won't get it out there. The U.S. government publishes office has released portraits of Donald Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance to be displayed in more than 1,600 federal buildings, military installations, and federal facilities. While described as official portraits, critics call them posters, warning the rollout could signal authoritarian optics. It is. It's meant to say we are watching you. We are the supreme leaders. We are the supreme beings. This is a page right out of history, which they want to erase. Trump says he was unfamiliar with Melissa Hortman. At a press conference, Trump was asked why flags had not been flown at half-staff for slain Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman. He replied, "I'm not familiar. The who?" Hortman was killed in a political motivated attack earlier this year, was honored in Minnesota with state flags flown at half-staff. I'm not going to even touch this with a 10-foot pole. This is like fire, and they want it. They want more of this. They're not trying to tamp down. They are ramping up this rhetoric. Vice President J.D. Vance, appearing on the Person Who's No Longer With Us show, vowed to go after the NGO network that foments, facilitates, and engages in violence, naming groups like Open Society Foundations and the Ford Foundation. NGO stands for non-governmental organization, nonprofits operating independently of the government, often in human rights, education, and advocacy. The administration framed this as a move against radical left lunatics, while critics warn this could weaponize federal power, because they want to weaponize federal power. This is, again, a playbook out of Project 2025. They told us what they were going to do. They want to take our rights away, and they're doing it little by little. Columnist Karen Attiah says she was fired from the Washington Post after social media post about what happened in Utah, which was deemed unacceptable. This is an editorial piece by a journalist. Since when? Since when are people not allowed to voice their opinion? Especially when you display what was spoken about by a particular person who this opinion piece is about. This is where we're at, guys. Where, like, has to be coded messages and all of this. I really hate this, and I hope you hate it as well. The U.S. military struck another Venezuelan boat in the Caribbean, killing 3 aboard. The Trump administration says the vessel was involved in drug trafficking without showing any proof of this. And so there are 3 more people who are no longer with us in the Caribbean Ocean, which we don't control. And I guess violating international law. Somebody help me out here. I'm Simply Sugar. That's the evening news rundown. Stay informed, stay safe, and stay smart.